Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Evospace and we are in the process of automating our stone mining. And we've got the mining drill up, or the drilling rig. The last thing we need to do is just get this stuff into storage. And then the other thing we might consider, and we should consider, and will consider. Oh, look at all those copper ingots. Okay, cool. Is seeing if we can turn those into the actual building blocks. So I'm going to middle click here on the building bricks and see what it takes. Looks like it's a cutter. So with the stone, no, I have stone ore. Okay, this is showing me how to make them over here. Let's see. By hand, I can do it from stone. And it looks like if I want to automate it, I first have to have stone tiles. So that's probably a couple machines, because it's going to need at least a cutter. And then let's see what's behind this guy. 2 cutters. All right, a cutter to take it from stone into stone tiles. And then a cutter to take it from stone tiles into the bricks. Now let's see what the cutters take. It might save us some time if we do it. Let's see. Can I even craft one? I thought we researched it. There it is. Oh, I can get 2 of them. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to save ourselves some time. I think in the long run, we could grab a copper storage box. I think I'll go for stone just to save time. It's 20 stacks. The copper one, we haven't even unlocked it yet. The copper one, I think, is 25. Let's grab a stone chest. Did that queue up? I didn't see it. All right. And then we know we're going to need inserters. Let's grab 2 of those. And we're going to need belts here. At least 1. Probably get by with just 1. I'm going to try and conserve the copper because we don't have that automated yet. I do have a fair number of building blocks. Let's go and extend this out a little bit. Boom, like that. And then the way we're going to do this, I have to run this through a process. That's right. All right, let's just do it. Let's just start doing it. We will drop a belt and we'll send it out. There comes our beautiful stone. We're going to have to extend this out more, I can see. Let's do that. 2. Because we need to place our 2 cutters and get it going, get the stone put into the 2 different cutters. We'll get stone bricks out the other side, and then we just need to put those into storage, and then we can come by at our convenience and collect up the stone bricks. It might be a little slow initially. We may actually want to set up 2 parallel lines for this, because I think this process is fairly slow. I did this in another playthrough, and I was a little surprised at how slow it turned out to be. So maybe, let's see. We built the cutters. Let's see how big those are. Oh, those aren't big at all. Oh boy, but I forgot. We need to route power and everything. These, yeah, those are going to run on kinetic energy. It's a little bit of a hassle. Boy, it's a little bit of a hassle. You know what? I think for right now, we're going to put that on hold, because we're going to chew through a bunch more copper and heat pipes and all that. And I don't want to do that just yet. We will eventually get to it. I'm sure of it, but not yet. It's fairly easy to handcraft this stuff. So, or the bricks, because you've seen me do it. Once we mine the stone, it's just a matter of queuing up the bricks to be crafted. It's pretty easy. So we'll stick with that for now. The only other thing we could do is I could put another box and another loader, because I think this drill mine is going to more than keep up with a single inserter. So that might be worth doing. Why don't we can grab the few little stone out of here. We'll make another stone container. And we've got a loader already. or an inserter or a sorter, whichever game you're playing, there's different terms for it. So I will probably change terms up quite a bit. Let's go ahead and drop our other robotic arm or whatever it's called here. It's robot arm. And we're just going to collect stone. Real easy. That's it. That's plenty. Now we need to think about copper. We've got coal going well. We've got this whole thing set up. We're running 2 Stirling machines off of the same furnace here. That looks like it's working fine. At some point, we may want to run a long belt of the coke and automatically feed this furnace, and then maybe even add some heat pipe and fuel our little smelter here as well. But eventually, the smelter's going to go away. I don't think I even have anything I can smelt. I can't do iron in this one. We can try. I'm pretty sure it won't. Yeah, it doesn't even take it. I can't. It won't take it. We need a special steel processing for that, which I think we've unlocked. So that'll come later. We've got 38 bars of copper to work with. I'm going to go ahead and set it to morning time. Let's pick a research. How about the pump? That has an exclamation point. Let's do it. And now let's get to seriously thinking about copper. So we're going to have to head way up here north. We're going to need some blocks. The first thing we're going to do is set up a big platform. And we're going to need a mining rig, and we're going to need a lot of the stuff we have, basically everything we have here, right? And we may initially, instead of having it feed into storage, the copper ore, we may feed that right into a furnace and then dump out bars. Eventually, we're going to have to really process it and wash it and do all that stuff. But initially, we may just smelt it into bars so we can build belts and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's see. We might as well craft some stuff while we're here. I want to kind of hang out a little bit so I can get some more stone. I know we're going to need a bunch. Let's do our mining rig. We know we're going to need one of those. I don't have one in inventory, so let's grab one of those. I think I have one furnace here, but I want to upgrade that to the copper furnace, and it takes a furnace. So hopefully when I click this, it's going to consume that one that we have. Good, it did. So we're definitely going to need a furnace. We're going to need belts. I'm going to craft those out there. We're going to need robotic arms. We'll craft those out there at the mining site. But we definitely need more more stone bricks, or more, because we just don't have any right now. So we've got our little mine doing its thing. The 2 inserters are keeping up. Now there's a chance I could throw another Stirling engine here, but because this one's not spinning, I think it's just this thing doesn't need any more power. It's just slow. It's a level 1 miner, and it's just slow. It's not a matter of not having enough power. So that one Stirling engine is plenty for that mining rig. And this guy's burning through the coke pretty fast. Okay, our research is blinking. Let's go ahead and pick another. How about steel production? That'll take quite a few. And the only reason I'm not automating getting coal here again is because it's going to take a lot of copper for the belts. I could put a little box of coal here. That might not be a bad idea. I think I've got storage for it. That might be worth doing it. It might buy us a little bit of time. This one really churns through the coal. The other one over here does not. This one's kind of slower to burn. Doesn't take that much resource to produce the water, I guess. Let's grab the coke out of here. Again, we're just kind of waiting right now for the for some stone to get mined. Let's do an inserter. Robot arm. And this will buy us some time because we may be away from the base for a while, queuing up more research. And we definitely want the stone guy to keep going. So this is worth the little bit of copper it's going to cost us to set this up. Whoops, wrong way. Let's see. Let's see if I can change the direction. I don't think I can. I have to pick it up. Boom, boom, 3. And then we want to go from there to there, and we want to put all of the coke into that chest. So once this thing gets low, it'll start feeding it from here. Nice. Then I've got some coal on me. I think I can dump some of that in here and turn it into coke. Just a little bit. And then this one, we're not really burning anything anyway. We're not smelting anything. So I don't need to worry about fueling that one. Got 41 stone here and 38 there. That'll get us started. It's not going to be everything we need, but it will get us started. Let's queue up a bunch of building blocks and we'll make our first trip out there. Again, I'll take a look at the map. Heading pretty much straight in this direction to set up copper. There's a little bit of copper here. Now, I might grab some of this because it's going to take a while. We may, before we have the copper up, we may actually need to smelt a little bit more that we mined by hand. I could be wrong, but I'm just going to opportunistically grab some of this. The salt, I don't have much use for yet. There's copper ore here. I think that is... There's another nugget here I can grab. Looks like there's some here. That's it for that little deposit. Except maybe there's some here. We'll grab it. All right. I don't see any stray nuggets, so we got them all. Let's check the map, make sure we're oriented correctly. We're getting there. Now, there's nothing to see once we get here. I'm not sure if we can dig down and find it. Okay, we're just past it. I did notice something over here that caught my eye. Is there some copper over here? There's a couple ores here. Let's just grab some of this. Aluminum. That is slow to mine. But we're probably going to want this too at some point. Might as well grab a little bit while it's in front of us. It's one of the things that I think we don't have a use for right this minute. But once we do, we may look in our inventory and go, cool, we've got a few nuggets. Let's use that. So I'm going to grab some of this aluminum. Not going to bother with the coal if I can help it. Boy, it takes a long time to mine. So I think aluminum may come after the steel. And we get a whole set of more efficient machines, mining drills and all that stuff. Furnaces, everything else. I believe. I'm not positive. We'll find out as we play. I'm just going to grab... That's probably all I need. I do want the copper. That's it for the aluminum for now. Let's grab a few more nuggets of copper. Then we'll get to business here. All right, that's probably enough. All right, let's grab this little nugget and look at the map and get back to our deposit of copper. Now, boy, this is not very level terrain. And just, boy, that's interesting down there. What I'm thinking of is you remember how I had to burrow underneath to run those heat pipes? Well, thinking we should start our platform up a little higher, then I won't have to do the burrowing. So instead of going down there and ending up really low, maybe around here, up a little. Let's do this. Let's start our platform kind of and have it be suspended. Well, you can see what I mean here. We'll make it look pretty later. We'll put supports underneath this. But to get us started, whoops. Here, I just was saying how it's so nice to be able to build. Let's look at the map. We got to come out a little bit further. Boom. Boom. So basically, I'm going to want to set up a big platform. If you look at the map, right over this whole deposit, because that's where we can put our mining drills. And they don't need to, the mining drills, again, don't need to be touching the ground. I think they just need to be over the ore deposit. So if I'm wrong, we'll find out, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So we'll just start building this out a little bit. Let's look at the map. Got plenty of room ahead. So bear with me while I actually get a little platform here going. I thought I could go a little bit further. I'm not sure why it's not letting me extend out past. Whoop, there we go. That was an inevitability. We knew that was going to happen. Let's on this side a little bit. Get that going. Boom. Boom. Let's take a look, kind of see what I'm doing here. Map. So we got plenty of room to go this way. So we'll probably almost hook up back to the land on this direction. Whoops. So I'm just left clicking, holding the mouse down right now, and then going to where I want it to connect up. Boom. We're going to run out of bricks here probably pretty soon. Let's look at the map. Map. Yeah, I still got a ways I can go this way, I think. Let's take a look. Yep. Fell down. I could probably reach from here now. Boom. 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 That's it. We got to head back. Don't have any bricks. Map. Turn around. Yep, we'll head back this way. And there, that rendering, that kind of strange rendering just took care of itself. There are our coke ovens working away, producing the coke for us. Free coal, basically free energy. Boom, we'll hop up over here. And we need more stone. So let's see how this guy's doing. 48 more there, and probably similar here. Yep. 49. Go ahead and craft more bricks. Take this down to maybe 10 stone in our inventory. Then we'll grab more here. 2 and 2. All right, let's head back. Yep. Straight on up. Very cool. Yeah, I really do like this game. It's a little hazy. The environment seems like it's hazy a lot during the early morning, at night, and at night. But boy, I really do like the models. Like I said, let's take a look at the map here. How we doing? We can come out a little bit further here. All right, let's look at the map. We're going to have to think about where we want to put power generation and all that. And then at some point, we may actually want to do another coal, coal generating facility, or we can try and mine this coal over here. Pretty sure that's coal. I'm not positive. And then run belts over and just feed the coal over this way. It still needs to be turned into the coke. So there's still some processing that probably needs to happen there to get the most out of it. Okay, we're near the edge. I'm going to say we can go one more, at least. Let's crawl up to the edge and just look at the map and get an idea of where it ends. That's about it on that side. And then how are we doing the backside? That looks about right for the backside. And then over here, maybe one more. Not much. We'll see later on why I'm doing this, but I'm just trying to kind of mark off where the ore is. This little part of the platform is where we can put the drills, the mining drills for the copper. The other thing I don't know if you can do is you could maybe stack mining drills on top of each other. So I can build up, obviously, in this game and have stairs and everything else. So if a mining drill doesn't need to touch the ground, in theory, you could stack them. Now, I'm not going to do that because it just seems like it would be stupid looking. But I'm a little curious as to whether if that's even possible. And we may even do a tunnel down to the ground, like a copper metal tunnel going down to the ground. Just for fun, and just for effect, because it is kind of corny where it's like this thing's floating in the air and it's mining ore and there's nothing underneath the platform. So we may take time to make it look a little more authentic. All right, let's pick some research. Dumping, okay, decorative stone. Stainless steel production, advanced smelting. That gets us just an arc smelter. Suitable for stainless steel smelting. We're not doing that yet. What about these all require the extra research, so let's not pick those. Let's focus on the ones that only need basic computing. How about this advanced circuit board or additional storage? This gets us the copper ones. It's only 5 more stacks, but it probably unlocks some stuff. Yeah, it unlocks some other things that we're going to probably want. How about the decorative stone? Let's just do it. We'll just start knocking these out. There's not too many more. Well, there's quite a few in here that just require the basics. But, all right, and how are we doing on stone? We're almost out. So I'll walk to the edge of the platform, look at the map, and we've got quite a bit more that we can expand out to. So we'll use up our building blocks here. There may be a better way to do this build. To drop these building blocks down. I'm not sure, the foundation blocks or bricks. This isn't terrible, but there might be a more efficient way that I'm just not aware of. All right, take a look at the map. We are going to flip around and head back. So we're just going to jump that. Head on back. There's our other part of the factory. Our little starter factory, I guess. We'll grab more stone, make more stone bricks, and then we'll head back over to the platform for copper, and we will do the mining drill. Let's do it. 31 this time, so we weren't gone as long, apparently. Let's craft them up. That's more than enough. I don't have any. Oh, I can put some copper in the, we did mine some copper, remember? Might as well do that, get some bars going. Yeah, definitely want to do that. And then, did I get any coal? I did. Let's load the coal in here. Just to kind of get rid of it. And then let's grab the coke, a couple things of coke, and go ahead and fill this guy up again. Boom. And we'll go check our water. Our water furnace over here. He hasn't burned hardly any. All right, good. Very good. Very good. Everybody is doing their thing. I may take some of this wood and just keep it on hand. I'll probably dump it into storage somewhere. Maybe even here. Yeah, let's get rid of some dirt and let's get rid of some of this wood. I'll keep one stack. Whoops. I'll keep one stack just in case we need it for something to craft. We've got iron ore I don't need. Let's get rid of that. And I don't need this organics either, but I don't have any storage. I can maybe put it in here. Just free up inventory. All right. Back to its map. Make sure we're heading in the right direction. That's where we mined some copper. There is our floating platform. Again, we'll put supports on it so it doesn't look so goofy. But right now, we just want to start saving ourselves some time. Let's do our mining drill. Let's put it way over here. I'm not sure long-term where we're going to want it. I mean, I think we're going to have a platform full of them eventually. But initially, let's put it, towards one of the ends, I guess. Boom. And then, the routine. Let's drill out here. And then let's drill out a little bit down here. This is going to be heat pipes, probably. And then as I drill out back here, we're probably going to extend the platform out this direction and then put an initial furnace and run some heat pipes underneath where the Stirling engine's going to be, and basically do the same thing we just did over for the stone mining, but this time for copper. And again, I haven't done all the advanced processing in the first playthrough I did. I only played, like I said, 2-3 hours maybe. So we are going to do that here, and we're going to need to think about how we want to lay out the factory, where we want to put things. So this guy's going to give us copper ore. We've got a couple more processing stages to take it from ore into what's eventually going to be copper bars. But we're going to get some gold dust along the way, and we're probably going to get some wastewater along the way. We're going to have to feed water into all this process. So we'll need to think about how we want to lay out those different areas of the factory. Do we want it all together? Or do we want this whole area just to be about mining copper ore and then have some more central processing of the ore so that down the road, when we go and mine ore from this copper deposit or one way up there, we send it all to some central facility that just does the copper processing and stays forever, whereas eventually these deposits are going to dry up. So that's one of the things we're going to need to think about. Right now, we're still kind of in the improvising stage. Let's go ahead and build our Stirling engine. And our furnace, if we don't have one, we've got one, so we don't need to build that. One Stirling engine. There's a little nugget of something about to disappear. I don't think I got it. And let's go ahead and place that guy. Up here, I think it's hard for me to tell. Yeah, it looks like it's oriented correctly. Boom. And then let's build this platform out a bit more, because I don't want to put the furnace underneath. Kind of trying to get away from doing that. Eventually, that may not be such a bad thing. We could route some coal from somewhere, have it happen all underground here, route it to furnaces that are underground, and just run the heat pipes up and you don't see them. For now, we're going to put it up here. Very similar to what we did before. In fact, I think we can have it sit right next to it. Let's see. Map. Not map. Let's escape out of that. Yeah, pick it. Pop this guy right here. And now we're going to need our heat pipes. Boy, it takes 4 copper for each one. That's the thing that's a little expensive when you're first doing this. It's painful because you're short on copper and you're having to hand mine it. Let's head back. I guess I could use up some of these stone bricks while we're here. We'll grab more when we go back. But we'll extend this platform out some more. Use up what we've got. Boy, it's hard to see. Now it is letting me extend further than I want. All right. We'll just do it the easy way here. Boom. 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 All right. Is that it? That's it. Let's head back. Early game, we're kind of bouncing back and forth. It's just kind of the way it has to be, I think. But yeah, why don't we wrap this episode here? We are making progress. We finished the unloading of our stone. So we got that kind of automated. We're just able to walk up to storage boxes now and pick up the stone. Eventually, we'll set it up so that we have those 2 cutter machines and get those all powered up. And then we can just walk up, and instead of picking up stone, we'll actually pick up the finished brick. But for now, it's not super hard to craft the brick just in our inventory. But eventually we want to walk up and just get the bricks without having to do this step. But again, we're kind of improvising initially early on. We've got a pretty good setup here. So I think we're doing pretty good. Let's pick a research before we sign off. And we'll just pick the first thing that comes to mind. Let's do the valve. Boom. Again, we're going to get through all of these ones that just require the basic computations. And that's pretty much on autopilot. We've got enough fuel for that system automatically loading in that we're not going to have to worry about resupplying fuel for quite some time. And once it is time, we've got the fuel automated. So we can just reach in there, grab a bunch of Coke, and we are good to go. Not bad. We're here for the bars. Let's grab them before I forget. And we'll call this one an episode. In the next one, we'll head back and get that copper mining drill going, powered up and going. And then we'll have to think about what we want to do next. We can do the extended processing of the copper ore so we get more out of it, more bang for the buck, more bars for every nugget of ore that we mine. Or we can move on to steel or something. We'll take a look and see. Anyway, that's it for now. This is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.